Welcome to Jessie Fit Pilates, your home to strengthen, stretch, and smile as you get fit, toned, and flexible. We are here today with a 10-minute flexibility, mobility routine to work on your posture. If you're like me, you sit way too much at a desk. All these videos don't get edited by themselves. So this routine is really just to get your body moving, get some stretches in, and just basically feel better if you've been hunched over a desk, over a child, over a laptop, over a phone, over a book, over your binder, anything that puts you into that position, maybe your line of work. So let's get started. I'm on a mat. You don't necessarily need one. And let's go ahead and start with your feet about shoulder distance apart. You can go toe ball heel just a few times. Find the balance between the toes, the balls, and the heels. And let's start with our neck tilts. Right? I'm bringing one ear to one shoulder. You can even keep your hands on your shoulders to keep them down. Try to inhale and exhale, and I'm not forcing anything. My abs are drawing in tight. I'm pressing into my toes. I'm really giving my muscles a moment to stretch and lengthen. I keep lifting my heart and drawing my abs in. Now, from here, let's go ahead and twist. Twist. So keep your eyes at one level, keep your feet pressing down, keep your abs tight. So when we're sitting at a desk and we are hunched over a screen for a long period of time, your muscles in your neck are really not moving. Joseph Pilates believed a healthy spine moved in all directions, and that really includes your neck. A few more here, keep breathing. Keep reaching the body long. Make sure you're not arching your back or rounding it. And then let's try some neck circles. Right? Really slow. Right? Chin down. Ear the shoulder. Head back. Ear the other shoulder. You can always keep the hands at your shoulders. And let's go ahead and reverse. Just loosening up those neck muscles. Keeping the spine tall, keeping the rest of the body working. Two more. Now, take your hands behind the nape of your neck like a halo. Squeeze your elbows together, open. Squeeze your elbows, open. Right? My knees stay soft. And inhale and exhale. I'm keeping the crown of my head tall. And I'm thinking about spreading open the front of my chest muscles, right? So the front of your chest gets really tight when you're sitting in front of something hunched over. So we want to really start to add these mobility drills, and because it's not just about static stretching, it's about dynamic stretching. A few more here. Now hold it. Drop your arms down and start to circle your shoulders back. Right? I hear it click. I'm still pressing into my feet. I'm drawing into my belly muscles. Breathing in, breathing out. Right? Get all those clickies out. Now let's go ahead and change direction. So the forward direction doesn't always feel so good for me. Think about keeping the crown of the head up. Right? Really just focusing on the shoulder blades, circling forward, back, and down. Right? To start to feel nice and warm in there. And now from here, let's go ahead, take one arm, bend it, and reach. So we're gonna start to bend the waist. Right? I'm bringing my forearm to hip, and then my other forearm to hip. I'm pressing into that opposite foot. So if I'm bending to the right, I'm gonna make sure that left foot's down. And if I'm bending to the left, I'm going to make sure that right foot's down. Right, really get in the sides of your waist. Keep the spine tall. Maybe a little faster. Reach, 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 reach. Now, from here, take your hands down, chin to your chest, soft knees, spinal roll down, and up, right? Look up at the top. Exhale down. Now, try to stay pressing equally into all 10 of those toes. Right, loosening up the back of the body a little bit. Okay, so now we're actually gonna combine a few of the moves together. We're gonna do like torso circles. So I'm gonna keep my knees soft. If you're tight, you can keep them bent. You're gonna bend, nose to one knee, head down, side bend to come up, right? So over, around, head down, up, right? So torso circles, right? Don't go too fast. Remember, you can always look in one spot. So if I say looking at the camera, I won't get dizzy. And let's go in the other direction. Keep pressing into those toes, right? So this is a great routine if you've been sitting a lot, if you're just waking up in the morning, tight after traveling. And then from here, reach your arms out, come back up, and twisting chest, right? Another form of torso twist. Open the chest, open the chest, open, open. Breathe in and out. Keep pressing into the toes, and I'm alternating arms on top. Reach, 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 reach. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, from here, I'm gonna turn onto my mat, and we're gonna come into a deep lunge. I'm bending. It'll be your left knee if you're mirroring me. So bend that knee down and reach the back of that heel down. Square your hips off to the short end of the mat. Draw your abs in. And then from here, we're actually gonna press off that front leg, stretch, bend, right? So I'm gonna get that big calf stretch. My weight is split between my feet, and I'm really trying to keep my hips square to that front leg. Few more here. Now, I'm gonna switch legs. So step back, and I'm gonna show you the other side. So it'll be your right leg, it's my left. And I'm really reaching that back heel down. I'm squaring off to this side. Draw my abs in. So it's a big calf stretch. Make sure that you're not arching your back. So it's really important to really use that back glute. So it'll be your left if you're mirroring me. Draw your abs in. Keep reaching the hips and the shoulders square to that mat. Now pressing off that front leg. Stretch and bend it. Stretch and bend, right? I'm keeping that back heel down. I'm keeping that back leg straight. I'm keeping my hips squared, right? Hamstring and calf mobility. So lower leg and back of the thigh. Now, from here, I'm going to come down. Right, so that back glute activates, right? To really open that front hip, you've got to squeeze the back tush, right? Sitting, we're in flexion, right? You're sitting in hip flexion. So we're trying to do that opposite motion, and it's the back leg we're stretching, even though you might feel it in that front leg. Keep going. Press equally into that front foot. Equally into all 5 of those toes. Send the knee right over the middle toes. And a few more here. We're gonna hold this last one. Take your hands down, squeeze the back of that hip again. Now just do a few side bends. So your right leg will be back. Take that right arm up and side bend. Keep that right glute active. Just a few more. 3, exhale, 2, 1, right? So that big thing with Pilates, again, is always, even though this routine isn't straight Pilates, so we're side bending. Front leg is bent, back leg is reaching, back glute is really squeezing. It'll be your left back. A few more. Exhale, bending to the side. 3, 2, right? Feel that whole hip open. 1. Now, from here, let's go ahead and lay onto our tummy. And press your hands down about underneath your shoulders. Remember, a little wider, might feel a little better. Draw your elbows back. Very important, lift your belly up. Tuck the tail slightly down. Lift up and down. As you lift your head, spread open to the front of your chest. Draw your elbows down and together towards your waist. You can stay low. Want to come up a little higher, you can. Just keep your abs tight. My feet are staying on the floor. I'm opening my chest. I'm pressing into all 10 of my fingers, actually. Now hold. Spread the shoulders in the front of your body. Draw the shoulder blades down the back of your body. Few neck circles here. And then the other way. And from here, just bend one knee, just a little bit of mobility for that front of the calf. Draw the abs in. And just take a big stretch here. And almost lift up for a second. Down, up, just to open that hip a little bit more. Reach again, and back and down. Back and down. I'm holding that back, but I'm just reaching that shoulder open. And keeping your abs tight. Careful if you've got back injuries. Just come up into that bow pose. And in Pilates, we like to rock. Drawing the knees towards one another. Abs are in tight. Shoulders are open. I'm going to come down. And let's actually come up onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under your hips. Hug the abs in and just round your spine. So we're doing cat-cow. Knees are directly underneath my hips. Hands are underneath my shoulders. Arching. Opening the chest. Sending the ribs down and sending the ribs up. Tucking the tail. Breathe. Right, keep pressing into all 10 of your fingers. Think about moving from the center of your body. Keeping the collarbones wide. Right, movement in the spine. Maybe go a little faster. Try to keep the arms long. So actively pressing into the hands. And now, since I know sometimes we'll do a little bit of too much push-up work, let's just give the wrists a stretch. So I flip my hands over. And we'll just do a few there. Just a little bit of dynamic wrist stretches. One hand at a time, nice and easy. Now, from here, let's just go ahead and twist one shoulder down and slide that hand underneath the opposite armpit. Right, and then other side, twist. Right, make sure you're landing with your hands underneath your shoulders, so not out there. You want to land right here, not with your hands there. And the first few times you do this, it might be really hard to get your ear down. Right, your abs are still working. A few more. And from here, slide your feet forward. And we're gonna end with some hamstring mobility because that's really probably one of the most common things I see. We'll do, first just lift up one leg. So if you're mirroring me, it's the left. Keep that knee right above your chest. Keep a neutral spine. And stretch and bend the up leg. Now make sure that you're not lowering the leg because that's going to make it really easy. I'm trying to get you to stretch the back of your leg. And then maybe try it with the opposite leg down. And then just hold it and just pull it in a little bit. You'll see even I have a little bit of a bend in my knee. And from there, just lower and lift the leg a few times. Draw the shoulders back. Great, then finally just fold that knee all the way in. Place that foot down, and let's just do a little bit of knee mobility. So flex the foot if you can. Keep that right knee now right over your hip and focus on lengthening the back of the leg. Remember, don't take it out, you want to take it up. And then hold it, pull it in a little bit, few deep breaths in. Pull the leg in towards you, really feel the back of that thigh lengthening. Keep the belly hollowed out, squeeze the front of that quad. And then finally lower and lift that leg a few times, stay stable on the other side. Keep the knee as long as you can. And then finally, let's sit on up. And we'll just end with a few mermaids. Side bending position. And just switch the ankle that's on top. Thank you so much. My name is Jessie Fit Pilates. If it's your first time here, don't forget, hit that button, subscribe so you can get fit, toned, and flexible as we strengthen, stretch, and smile. I'll see you on the flip, and do me a favor, like and comment it and let me know what it is you want to see next.